Canada. Mariah Tippett, Cayman Islands. Karina Nicolás, Chile. Sun Jackson, China.
This is worldwide to infinity. You know the roof on fire. We gon' boogie, oogie, oogie, jiggle, wiggle, and dance like the roof on fire. We gon' drink drinks and take shots until we fall out like the roof on fire. Now, baby, get my booty naked, take off all your clothes and light the roof on fire. Tell her, baby, I'm on fire. I tell her, baby, I'm a fireball.
Laura Lascuaga, Colombia. Rob Cerdas, Costa Rica. Mirna Rayama, Chantal Curie. Kimberly Jiménez, Dominican Republic. Leila Espinosa, Ecuador. Vanessa Velázquez, El Salvador. Amy Alban, Finland. Amandine Petit, France. Chelsea Tigey, Ghana. Jeanette Queer, Great Britain. Eden Devandois, Haiti. Cecilia Rosell, Honduras.
I saw, I came, I conquered. Or should I say I saw, I conquered, I came. This little chico on fire, he ain't no lie. Well, y'all slipping, he's running the game. Now, big bang, boogie, get that kitty little noogie in a nice little shade. I gave Susie a little pat up on the booty and she turned around and said, walk this way.
Elizabeth Krishna adopted. Iceland. Adlan Casino, India. Roroyu Molina Putin, Indonesia. Nadia Sayers, Ireland. Eva Levy, Israel.
Fireball.
Viviana Vizzini, Italy. Michael Simon, Jamaica.
I'm the best you ever had. If you think I'm running out, I never am. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Fireball.
Aisha Tajini, Japan. Kamiwa Chiripai, Kazakhstan. Hartford, Korea. Jacob Esmili, Kosovo. Christina Lasasina, Laos. Francisca James, Malaysia.
I'm on fire. I tell her, I'm a fireball.
Antea Zami, Malta. Bandano Jita, Mauritius. Andrea Mesa, Mexico. Tuza Willa, Myanmar. Anshika Sharma, Nepal.
Oye, mamita, come on, que la cosa
Denise Filmon, Netherlands. Ana Marcelo, Nicaragua. Sunniva Fixta, Norway. Carmen Jaramillo, Panamá. Vanessa Castro, Paraguay. Yanni Masacón Castillo, Perú. Emilio Arsenio Mateo, Philippines. Natalia Pickwood, Poland. Cristiana Silva, Portugal. Estefanía Soto, Puerto Rico. Bianca Tirsin, Romania. Alina Senko, Russia. Veronica Bell, Singapore. Natalia Ostakovas, Slovakia Republic. Natasha South Africa. Andrea Martinez, Spain. Amanda Shalika, Malta, Thailand. Elizaveta Yastremska, Ukraine. Gerlei Santos, Uruguay. It is your friend, USA.
María Yasmin, Venezuela.
Vietnam.
I'll be in my castle golden, but until the gates are open, I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment.
Tonight, over 70 women from around the world compete live for the Miss Universe crown. Hosted by Access Hollywood's Mario Lopez and actress-model Olivia Culpo, with commentary by former Miss Universes Rabiya and Demi Lee Tebow, and me, Chesley Christ from Extra. Plus, a performance from multi-platinum selling artist Luis Fonsi. Now, please welcome your hosts, Mario Lopez and Olivia Culpo.
Thank you so much. And how about another hand for these incredible 74 contestants? Yes. Well, I can't believe the big night is finally here. Olivia and I were asked to host the show back in April, and while we obviously wanted to do it, you know, some people had some reservations about traveling too far from our homes in LA because of the pandemic, but we wouldn't miss it, right?
So we called our agents and said, look, we're willing to host, but only if this year's Miss Universe pageant is held in Hollywood.
That's right. Everyone agreed. And so here we are a month later in the other Hollywood. And after spending some time here, I can confidently say the Miss Universe organization nailed it when they chose this show's location, because this Hollywood has all the great weather, none of the paparazzi.
Well, if it did have the paparazzi, they'd be surrounding the Seminole Hard Rock Hollywood right now, because we have 74 of the most incredible women in the entire universe. Right there.
That's right. And while it is clear that every delegate on this stage looks like a movie star, more importantly, they each have that special something that everyone wants.
The vaccine.
No, Olivia. What's the one thing every person in the world wishes they had more of?
Bitcoin.
Close. I was actually looking for ambition. These 74 women are determined and driven, and they are taking the world by storm. Check it out.
Ambition is not a dirty word. Throughout history, research shows that ambition is seen as a positive trait in men. Yet ambitious women are viewed as bossy or selfish. Women want more. They dream big. The contestants competing tonight are motivated, determined, and driven. My advice to all women: be brave, be bold, chase your dreams. You owe it to yourself and the universe to be unapologetic. Ambition is not something to shy away from. We embrace challenges. We take up space. We're not afraid to take risks. Ambition is not a dirty word. I love that I'm ambitious.
All right, well, this is clearly an accomplished group of women. So I'm happy to announce that this year, there won't just be 16 delegates competing in the semifinals like there was, for example, my year.
No, you're right, Olivia. For the first time ever, we are starting tonight's show with a top 21, because at the casino tables just outside this theater, no number is luckier than 21.
So to help explain how these 21 semifinalists were chosen is Chesley Christ and former Miss Universe winners and pageant experts Demi Lee Tebow and Paulina Vega.
Yes, thank you, Olivia. Now, the 69th Miss Universe competition really began on Thursday when the selection committee started conducting contestant interviews.
On Friday night, there was a preliminary pageant where the 74 women competed in swimsuit and evening gown.
Yeah, and they did amazing. And taking everything they witnessed into consideration, the selection committee, along with members of the Miss Universe organization, chose 20 semifinalists, and a fan vote on the Miss Universe app, powered by Choicely, added a 21st to the mix.
So interesting. Tonight, our 21 semifinalists will compete on stage in the swimsuit round. Then, after that, another elimination round will happen where 10 more will move on to compete in evening gown. And then finally, we will move on to cut to a top 5.
Top 5, and those Those 5 women will face off in the question round before taking part in a final statement and final look. Now, at the end of the night, our new Miss Universe will be wearing the stunning Power of Unity Mawad crown. But the first step towards meeting our new title holder is revealing the top 21, and we'll get right to that after the break.
From realizing my potential to going after bigger investments. I am ready to secure my future. What's the password? IGE. Discover a wide world of Asian stories you've never seen before. Want more? Say the password IGE. Giving you the best of Asian dramas. Complete with subtitles and free episodes just for you. Way to amazing.
Casino. Tonight we're going to be revealing our top 21 in 3 groups of 7.
In many cultures around the world, the number 7 is considered lucky. So let's find out which of these lucky ladies will be moving on.
My parents got me into music school. When I learned
the first contestant moving into the semifinals is Colombia.
Hello, my name is Laura Lascuaga, Miss Colombia Universe. When I was a little girl, my parents got me into music school. When I learned how to play violin, the violin is an amazing instrument that helped me to disconnect to the world and connect with me. And I love to support Children's Foundation and understand the importance that children have a quality of life, education, have love, and also have good values. I think that the children are not only the future children of the present of the world.
Also earning a spot in the top 21 is Peru.
Hi everyone, I'm Janique Maceta del Castillo, Miss Universe Peru. I work as an assistant audio engineer in Manhattan, New York. I am so lucky to get to work in something that I love. My job includes working with different orchestra, doing like movie scores, and just working with different artists. It's not only that I get to enjoy the music while recording, I get to know the process behind it, and it's just magical. I love animals. In the future, I see myself having a farm and rescuing different type of animals. And every time I see an animal, even though I don't know it, the first time there's like a deep connection, and animal seems to love me too. So it's mutual.
Okay, still in the running is Australia.
My name is Maria Patil, and I am Miss Australia Universe. My parents immigrated to Australia from India in the early 90s. They raised my brother and I here in the cultural hub of the country in Melbourne. We're a very close unit, and we breathe love, faith, and confidence into each other. When I was growing up, as somebody who did experience racism, who was bullied, and who did have significant mental health struggles, I know what it's like to need somebody to say, it's going to be okay. And what you're going through now doesn't define your future. I apply my degrees in psychology and management to a portfolio of projects where I champion social justice causes that I believe in.
The next spot in the top 21 is France.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Amandine Petit et je viens de France. J'étudie en Master 2 Management des établissements et structures pour devenir directrice d'établissement de santé auprès des personnes âgées. Ma grand-mère a été malade de la maladie d'Alzheimer, en effet. J'ai donc été une personne proche de ma grand-mère et souhaite soutenir la recherche médicale pour pouvoir améliorer le quotidien de ces personnes et ainsi prendre en compte aussi toutes les personnes qui gravitent autour de la personne âgée malade, c'est-à-dire les proches aidants. Je combats pour les droits de la femme puisque nous sommes toutes concernées et nous avons toutes le droit à la parole en étant Miss France. Cela me permet de porter la voix encore plus loin.
Our fifth contestant to make it to the next round is Myanmar.
Hello
everyone, my name is Tuzawiman. I am Miss Universe Cinema. I think you already know about the news of the crisis in Myanmar. Our people are dying and being shot by the military every day. Speak up look data out. Miss Universe Mateo, Mateo, morning was on the morning of that to the time. I saw one narrow, we kept finding at that period. A professional teaching now by my makeup neck fashion. More ideal look at the makeup neck fashion, my passion to buy.
Next up, please welcome Jamaica.
Hi, I am Michael Simone Williams, Miss Universe Jamaica. So my advocacy surrounds mental health in children and teenagers. Mental health is something that is personal to me and I'm passionate about it because my mother died in 2017 when I was just 20 years old. My mother was someone who always believed in the power of me. And I really, really love her for that. That is something that I still carry on to this day, even after her passing. The things that she has taught me as a child, those are what have led me to where I am now and to be the advocate for people that I am now. And so I absolutely believe in the power of a mother. I believe in the power of a role model and the power of influence.
Also on her way to the top 21, Mexico!
Hello, my name is Andrea Mesa, and I am Universe Mexico. I come from a city which is named Chihuahua, Chihuahua. And I grew up with a very huge family. I love having so many family members. I have like 40 cousins and I have 2 sisters, which I love so much. I also work with the tourism office from Chihuahua and I am the official ambassador of tourism. I see myself as an ambassador of the women's rights because that's something that I truly care about. And I want the young girls to realize that and to fight for their rights.
So many deserving contestants waiting for their names to be called.
Unfortunately, they're going to have to keep waiting until after the break. We'll be back soon with more Miss Universe Live from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Hollywood.
Hey, Universe, it's time. I'm coming to you live from Miami.
God, my God.
With all of the delegates coming from all around the world, our focus is really to provide a venue that is safe and secure from viruses and bacteria as much as possible.
Unique challenge that we're dealing with the COVID protocols. Backstage now has more choreography than on stage. And I can't believe I'm saying that. A lot of work behind the scenes that you're not seeing necessarily on television, but we're getting it done. That's the best part. We're staying safe.
It's apparent that the number one priority for Miss Universe is the health and safety of not only the contestants, but the crew, the audience, and the fans. We're getting COVID tested every couple of days. We are socially distancing. We have our masks on all the time, hand sanitizing, and it's exciting because we know that we're going to have the safest and most fabulous pageant.
What's the I-T-E? Discover a wide world.
contestants to be named the semifinalists before the break. So let's go.
I mean, the first thing I'm thinking of is the fact that all my family and friends back home, Mario, they've baked cakes with my face on them, and I bet they're chomping into them right now. So they couldn't be here, but they're the people on my mind right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then we were talking during the break. This is your first time in America, right? Your first experience. What a experience.
First time in the States, and what a story for the grandkids, because it's a global pandemic. I'm competing for Miss Universe, and I'm hanging out with Mario Lopez, so not bad.
That's a whirlwind
right
there. Well, congratulations on making it to the top 21 right now. Let's throw it back to Olivia, who is hanging out on stage, ready to reveal who's going to be joining Maria on the stage.
Thanks, Mario. We have a lot of anxious women on the stage, but just 14 spots left. Okay, the next delegate in the top 21 is Dominican Republic.
Hello, Universe. I'm Kimberly Jimenez, Miss Universe, Dominican Republic. My biggest passion in life is to continue a tradition started by my grandmother, Abuelita Lidia, when I was just 5 years old. Abuelita Lidia developed in me and now my sister the principles of serve without us, the passion and compassion that is needed to serve another. That's why I've been working for several years at the non-profit organization Niños de Cristo, located in my hometown, La Romana, which consists in only girls to help them create this emotional and physical bond that really help them to achieve their goals. I feel so grateful to be here in front of all of you representing my country, Dominican Republic.
The 9th spot belongs to USA.
Hello, I'm Asia Branch, Miss USA. My greatest ambition is to be a success. And whether that success is within my business, Branch Beauty, and continuing to expand that, or if it's in my career path somewhere in the entertainment industry. Either way, I strive each and every day to be successful. Having grown up with my father incarcerated for half of my life really sparked my interest in reform. So that's where my initiative Love Letters began, and that's when I began reaching out to government officials to implement change and to help our inmates live a more humane life.
Right. Still in it to win it is Indonesia.
Hi, my name is Roro Ayu Molina Putri. People call me Ayuma, and I'm Miss Universe Indonesia 2020. I love spice food. I will eat like 10 or even 15 or 20 chili in one bite. I bet that no one can beat me in eating spicy food. It's so good. I have a platform called Smiley Village. It is a platform for the youth to give back to the country, giving seminars for women to be more independent, giving seminar for the children to reach their dreams as high as it can. As my motto that I always believe, let's make the universe smile together.
Remaining in the competition is Argentina.
Hello, I'm Alina Luz Axelrad, Miss Argentina Universe. I host a radio show together with my mother, and it's an amazing experience. The radio show is called World of Queens, and it's a space dedicated to pageantry, to fashion, to tourism culture, but also is a space that we dedicate to women. For me, being a broadcaster is more than just appearing on TV. It's having the power to raise my voice, to defend my minorities. For me, that's what makes community exciting. Being able to raise my voice for other people who may stay and keep in silence.
Moving one step closer to the crown, India.
Namaste, I'm Adnan Castellino, Miss Universe, India. I was born and raised in Kuwait. At that time, Kuwait was undergoing an attack and there was a war. When I came back to my country and to the city of dreams, Mumbai, I was mesmerized about how people from different religions, from different languages came together and and through that to God. And that's something that I resonate with. And I feel no matter where you come from, your soul will always find a place here in India.
Also advancing, Curacao.
Hi, I'm Chantal Ruiz, Miss Universe Curacao. Something you may not know about me is that I co-own a ranch with my mom and my sister. Being diagnosed with autism wasn't a surprise to me express my feelings into words and in communication. And when I grew up, I would spend hours and hours around my horses. I felt free, confident, and I felt like no one could judge me. So that's the reason why I decided to do horse equine therapy. In the equine therapy, we make sure that we teach children to step out of the comfort zone and start celebrating who they are. Together with my family, we make sure that all children are supported, safe, and feel secure.
The next semifinalist is Puerto Rico.
Hi, my name is Estefania Soto and I'm Miss Universe Puerto Rico. My family is my biggest treasure. They are the source of strength and motivation that I have, luckily for me, every day, in every single thing that I promise myself to do. Puerto Rico is my place empowering the people. That ability to confront difficult situations and difficult challenges that we face. I think one of the strongest things that Puerto Rico is the power to connect with one another amidst moments of crisis.
Congratulations to our second group of 7 semi-finalists. Let's check in right now with our expert analysts to get their thoughts so far.
Thanks, Mario. 14 incredible women have been chosen. I can't believe there are just 7 spots left.
I can't believe it. You guys, where's Canada? Where is South Africa? I need to see them, Paulina.
By the way, Mexico, Colombia, Venezuela, Philippines, they're definitely in the house.
Oh yeah, they are.
They're going crazy and I love it.
For sure. You guys, I can tell you from experience that the ladies that are waiting for their names to be called are a nervous wreck right now. In my year, Paulina, I was the last contestant to be called in my region. Can you imagine? So ladies, waiting for your name to be called, take a deep breath. You are never going to be able to relive this once in a lifetime moment. Okay, with that being said, Olivia, please tell us who moves on to the 21 semi-finalists.
Well, I promise you won't have to wait too much longer, Demi Lee, because coming up, we'll reveal the final 7 semifinalists and watch them rock the runway in the swimsuit competition.
Yes, and of course, a little later in the show, Luis Fonsi is going to be out here for a performance you do not want to miss. This is Miss Universe Live on FYI.
Mysterious.
contestants are currently backstage at the moment preparing for their swimsuit competition, and 7 more from this group on stage will be joining them shortly. Olivia, who is the next young woman in the semifinals?
Okay, the 15th delegate with a chance to become Miss Universe is Philippines.
Hello, this is Rabiya of Mateo, all the way from the Philippines. I really had my humble beginnings, and education had transformed my life. Now I am a teacher, and I hope that my students will see the value of education the way that I saw it. I live in a country where there's a lot of poor families, and education is our social equalizer, that regardless of what background you have, what status of your family, if you educate yourself, you will be able to land a great job.
One step closer to her dream is Brazil.
Hello, I'm Julia Gama, Miss Universe Brazil. Acting is my biggest passion. I have been acting in China for the past 3 years. I chose China because I decided I would like to do what no one else had done before, to become the first Latin American actress to enter into the Chinese film industry. And I'm really happy to say I made it. So after China, I feel I'm ready for everything.
Only 5 spots left, and 1 belongs to Great Britain.
Hello, my name is Janetta Korea, and I am Miss Universe Great Britain.
Come here running and I'm out of breath.
My biggest passion in life is music. I was living my dream performing for millions of viewers every single week on the X Factor UK. I rarely needed something that I could have control of, something that couldn't be taken away from me, and that something was education.
I have 2 degrees, one of which is a master's in international economic policy and analysis, and now I work as the youngest manager at a leading economic consultancy firm. People often ask me, well, are you a corporate businesswoman or are you a singer? It's a bit confusing. You have to choose. I don't have to choose. I perform on stages and I go back to the boardroom and I close 6-figure deals.
All right, you're moving on to the semis. Nicaragua.
My name is Ana Marcelo, Miss Nicaragua Universe. Soy ingeniera agroindustrial. Ayudo a pequeños y medianos negocios con asesoría, cómo poder agregarle valor a sus productos. Mi familia, la mayoría, somos mujeres y estoy feliz de haber crecido en una familia sencilla, humilde, pero rica en valores y en principios. Desde muy niña tuve que trabajar y creo que esto me ayudó a ser la mujer que soy hoy. Tenemos mucha fortaleza y eso es lo que quiero inspirar en cada nicaragüense, en creer en ellos y en su valor y potencial.
The next contestant to move on to the swimsuit round is Thailand.
Hi everyone, I am Amanda Shalisa of the Miss Universe Thailand. My mother once told me a story that when I was born, my father picked me up and went to the beach just a couple days after. Being an island girl, I decided to get my open water certificate. It was a whole different world that I did not know existed. Being a mental health advocate is something that is really close to my heart and it's very, very important to me. And that's why I started my Have We Listened campaign to raise awareness about being a better listener. Because if we know about it, then we know how to deal with it.
Well, you can finally exhale. Costa Rica!
Hello, I am Yvonne Cerdas, Miss Universe Costa Rica. Well, I study software engineering. I work for Intel as a solution analyst, and I'm passionate about writing code. Also, something that is interesting about my job is that we do different things every day. I am dyslexic, and it was so hard for me to study. I would love to be a leader. And also, I would like to inspire people who have the same condition as me. You have to be strong and you have to be resilient. No matter your condition, you can achieve whatever you want. Failures do not define us.
Over 50 women anxiously waiting, but just one spot remains. The final contestant in the top 21 and the winner of what was the largest fan vote in Miss Universe history is Vietnam.
Hi, I'm Catherine, Miss Universe Vietnam. Tôi đã từng là nạn nhân của việc quấy rối tình dục và tôi đã từng không nói lên câu chuyện của mình với bất kỳ ai và tôi đã để câu chuyện đó trong lòng mình và không có cách nào vượt qua được. Và sau một cái quá trình mà là một nạn nhân của việc quấy rối tình dục thì tôi tự vượt qua cái điều đó và trở nên mạnh mẽ hơn và tôi sẽ tìm một cái bộ môn thể thao là boxing để có thể tự phòng vệ cũng như giúp cho mình tự tin hơn. Và với boxing thì khi mà có những cái mệt mỏi, có những cái căng thẳng thì boxing được gọi là mình được thực hiện những cái động tác boxing thì tôi cảm thấy giống như là mình được rất là thoải mái cũng như là thư giãn.
Pete here, and we're really excited.
Very excited to be here in Hollywood, Florida. They're one step closer to the goal. And as we mentioned earlier, tonight's semifinalists were chosen by our selection committee. So right now, let's check back in with Chesley, who's with that inspiring panel now.
Thanks, Mario. Yes, tonight's selection committee is made up of a diverse group of powerful, accomplished women from around the world. So let's meet them. First up, she's the Chief Marketing Officer of Mary Kay Inc., a leading company in the global beauty industry committed to empowering women to be their own boss, Cheryl Atkins-Green. She's an actress, TV host, dancer, model, and entrepreneur. In 2006, she became the 5th woman from Puerto Rico to be crowned Miss Universe, Zuleika Rivera. This actress and entrepreneur is known for her work on MTV's Teen Wolf and NBC's Chicago Med. She's also an activist, speaking out on behalf of the Asian community. Arden Cho. She's a 2-time Emmy award-winning host from Entertainment Tonight, a New York Times best-selling author, and the creator of the Lady Gang podcast, Celt Unite. This entrepreneur and businesswoman is the founder and CEO of Live Tinted. She's on a mission to embrace diversity and change beauty standards around the world. Deepika Mutiala. She's the CEO of Arena del Rio, the largest entertainment district in Latin America for sports and music events in Barranquilla, Colombia. Tatiana Orozco. She is president of Carnival, America's cruise line, leading a company that employs more than 43,000 people who hail from 120 nations around the globe. Christine Duffy. On this very night in 1997, this actress, TV host, and model was crowned Miss Universe and remains the only native Hawaiian to ever capture the crown, Brooke Lee. This is a supremely qualified and, dare I say, ambitious group. Would you agree with me, Olivia?
Absolutely. And so far, they picked a phenomenal group of semifinalists.
Yes, absolutely. And right now, those 21 ladies are waiting backstage, ready to take on the swimsuit competition. It's coming up next, so stick around.
Mysterious, exotic,
Take a deep breath. It's all good. It's your time to shine. You okay? I hear that. Wow, this is something, right? Yeah. Please speak up. It's hard to hear a little bit, okay? Okay.
This is arguably the most important part of the competition. You never know what they're going to ask you. This is a platform that you're going to be interacting with people all the time. Do you feel comfortable?
I'm proud of the energy that I have, and
Look independent. Okay. Thank you.
So many nerves were involved today, especially going through my body. I don't know, I was feeling something like here. I cannot even want to talk.
We have been working so hard. I'm a little tired, and we have rehearsals later, and so it's a busy day. This is it. Wish me luck.
Welcome back to Miss Universe live from the Seminole Hard Rock Hollywood. Now, earlier this week, the delegates proved to the selection committee that they exude confidence and charisma during their interviews. Well, it's time to bear witness to their fitness as they take the stage in their Emma Savall swimwear and Jojo Braga shoes for the swimsuit competition. Kicking it all off with a performance by the winners of Break the Floor. Please give it up for members of Miami's own Dance Town.
Pa' mí tú no eres nada, tú tienes la bemba colorada. Pa' mí tú no eres nada, tú tienes la bemba colorada. Canta tu rumba, canta tu sol, tu guarachita y tu danzón. Ay, pa' mí tú no eres nada, tú tienes la bemba colorada. Colorado, oye, tú tienes la venta. Ahora no te ha visto la venta. Colora, oye, necesito tu venta. Ay, mira, te creció la venta. Ay, no vale nada porque tu venta. Oye, tu venta colora, tu venta colora, tu venta colora, colora.
And now here are your 21 semifinalists, starting with Claro Lescagua, Colombia.
I don't know what you've been told, but music make you lose control.
Janik Maceta del Castillo, Perú.
It doesn't matter if you're way off track. Feel like you're headed for
Maria Patil, Australia.
Sing for your mama, sing for your daughter, sing for your sisters, misters, best friends, brother, cause I don't know what you've been told, but music make you lose control. Sing, 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 sing as hard as you can. Make them hear from the lady Japan, don't let them bring you down.
Amandine Petty, France.
Sing, 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 sing with your hands in the sky. You got it up like it's the 4th of July. Don't let them bring you down.
Singapore
for your mama, hey. Sing it for your father, hey. Sing it for the whole world. Let the whole girl for your number one man. K.O. and the beat, okay? I'm a human. Go ahead, give me sing it out.
He's on London, Myanmar.
Sing, 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 sing it out as hard as you can. Make them hear you from LA to Japan. Don't let them bring you down. This is how we do it now. Sing, 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 sing. Put your hands in the sky. Put your hands in the sky. Put your light. Don't let them bring you down. You know what I'm talking about. Let me out and down. You know what I'm talking about.
Michael Simone Williams, Jamaica.
Your beats are low. It doesn't matter if that's gone wrong. Just grab your hands and stomp your feet and sing it. It doesn't matter if she let you go. It doesn't matter if she hurt you so. Get up and dance. Just feel that beat and sing it.
Andrea Mesa, Mexico.
You've been told that music make you lose control. Sing, 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 sing out as hard as you can. You can hear from the lady Japan. Don't let them bring you down. Sing, 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 sing with your hands in the sky.
Kimberly Jimenez, Dominican Republic.
Don't let them bring you down. It doesn't matter if you weigh off facts. Feel like you're headed for a heart attack. Just raise your voice and breathe out loud and sing it. Sing for your mama, sing for your daughter, sing for your sisters, Mr.
Asia Blanche, USA.
I don't know what you've been told, but music make you lose control. Sing, 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 sing out as hard as you can. Make them hear from the lady Japan. Don't let them bring you down. This is how we do it now. Go and roll it with your dance. Sing, 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 sing with your hands in the sky. Light it up like it's a sing it for your mama, hey. Sing it for your papa, hey. Sing it for the whole world. Let the whole girl for your number one man. K.O. and the beat, okay? And the human. Go ahead, come sing it downtown to the beat, don't stop, no. Sing, 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 sing it out as hard as you can. Make them hear you from the lady Japan. Don't let them bring it down.
Saxo Rock, Argentina.
Don't let them bring you down. You know what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter if these are low. It doesn't matter if that's gone wrong. Just grab your hands and stomp your feet and sing it.
Adlin Castillo, India.
It doesn't matter if let you go. It doesn't matter if she hurt you so. Get up and dance. Just feel that beat and sing it. I don't know what you've been told, but music make you lose control. Sing, 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 sing out as hard as you can.
Here's Curacao.
Don't let them bring it down. This is how we do it now. Sing, 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 sing with your hands in the sky. Light it up like it's the 4th of July. Don't let them bring it down. You know what I'm talking about. Gotta be loud enough. It doesn't matter if you weigh off facts.
Esta Daniela Soto Torres, Puerto Rico.
Just raise your voice and breathe out loud and sing it. Sing for your mama, sing for your daughter, sing for your sisters, Mr. Best Friends, brother, cause I don't know what you've been told, but music make you lose control. Sing, 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 sing.
Mateo, Philippines.
Don't let them bring it down. This is how we do it now. Sing, 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 sing with your hands in the sky. Light it up like it's the 4th of July. Don't let them bring it down. You know what I'm talking about. Sing it for your mama, hey.
Singapore, you Julia Gama, Brazil. Girl, for your number one. KO and the beat, okay? I'm the human. Go ahead, come and sing it out to the beat, don't stop, no. Sing, 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 sing it out as hard as you can. Make them hear you from the to Japan. Don't let them bring you down. This is how we do it now. Janelle, Chris, great ready. Put your hands in the sky. Don't let them bring you down. You know what I'm talking about. A little bit louder now. You know what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter if these are low. It doesn't matter if things go wrong. Just grab your hands and stop your feet and sing it. Marsaleo, Nicaragua. It doesn't matter if you let you go. It doesn't matter if you let you go. Get up and dance. Just feel that beat and sing it. I don't know where you've been told, but music make you lose control. Sing, 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 sing it out as hard as you can. I'm in Thailand. Don't let them bring it down. Sing, sing, sing it with your hands in the sky. Light it up like it's the 4th of July. Don't let them bring it down. You know what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter if you ain't on track. Feel like you're headed for a heart attack. Just raise your voice and breathe the noise. Sardas, Costa Rica.
Sing for your mama, sing for your daughter, sing for your sisters, misters, best friends, brothers, cause I don't know what you've been told, but music make you lose control. Sing, 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 sing out as hard as you can. Make them kick it from the lady Japan. Don't let them bring it down. This is how we do it now.
Coronation, Vietnam.
Sing, sing with your hand in the sky.
Sing it for your mama, sing it for your papa, sing it for the whole world of the world, girl, for your number one. KO and the beat, okay? I'm the human. Go ahead, go and sing it out to the beat, don't stop, no.
Sing, 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 sing it out as hard as you can. Make them hear you from LA to Japan. Don't let them bring you down. This is how we do it.
21 crown-worthy women, only 10 will make it to the next round. Who will the selection committee choose? We're going to find out soon, so stay tuned. This is Miss Universe Live on FYI. back to Miss Universe. Before the break, our top 21 semifinalists competing in the swimsuit round, taking us one step closer to figuring out who will be walking out of here tonight with the crown.
While the selection committee scores are tallied, let's meet a woman who knows all about how winning the title can change your life.
My year did not turn out how I envisioned that it would be. I always say I knew that my year would be different and that it would be special.
The new Miss Universe is South Africa.
But I never imagined that there would be a whole global pandemic. I am now the longest reigning Miss Universe because of that. Another one for the history books. As much as I wasn't able to travel, I was able to sit with people and speak with them virtually. We would like to invite you guys to join us on our movement, Universe United. We're so honored to have you, Richard.
It's my honor and pleasure.
I had to make the most out of my circumstances. And so this was a time for us to unite, just to bring people together and say, we are separated. We are apart. It's to be a part of history with two other, alongside those two women, I think was so necessary. It spoke a lot to diverse. It was so important for me. Lives Matter movement. It has always. I in New York, but not only did I march, I was actually able to host a couple of panel discussions with my Universe United platform. Miss Universe for me is the beginning of the rest of my life. This is a stepping stone to get to so many things that I want to accomplish. My message to the next Miss Universe is that I hope she realizes what an incredible platform this is. I hope she uses it to make a difference, and I hope that she becomes
To encourage young women all around the world to take up space. Please.
You look year was obviously a little different because you couldn't travel as much with the pandemic, but it was still very eventful. How would you describe your year?
I had to really adapt to
she realizes what an impactful platform this is. And I want her to use it as she can
That's an awesome costume. Chesley, Paulina, Demi Lee, what do y'all think?
Well, you missed it just now. We were all cheering for. I mean, we loved the Myanmar costume. A well-deserved win, especially considering the message behind it. Now, the three of us were just talking earlier about our national costumes from when we competed, and not to toot our own horns, but I think that we rocked them. There they are.
Oh, wow. I love it. So I got distracted. National costumes are a lot of fun. We know that. But I love how many of this year's delegates use their costumes to send important messages, guys. I applaud that. I applaud that.
For sure. I couldn't agree more, Paulina. Singapore's national costume had #Stop Asian Hate written on the back. And we know Uruguay sent a very important message about inclusivity inspired by her national costume. And of course, Myanmar had a very important message to share with hers.
Exactly. The Miss Universe delegates clearly know how to slay in a national costume. But when we come back, we'll see how our top 10 work the runway in their evening gowns. That's right after the break.
Miss Universe represents beauty around the world. One universal truth is beauty starts with self-care. With the Olivia Kido skincare system, you will see results in just one night.
She's warm like the water, she's sexy and free. Something in the water's got a hold on me. She's Destiny's daughter, I'm desperate for air. You won't believe me, you just had to be there. Hidey, 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 ho. I'm addicted to the thrill. I can't let it go. Heaven help me, I'm lose. I can't let it go. Heaven help me, I'm so helpless. Think I'm losing my control. I'm so deep under the spell. Oh, yeah. I don't know how she did it. She doing it dark. I think she put a root on my heart. I can't leave her alone, yeah. She read me like a bone, yeah. She make me go crazy. She make me go crazy.
Dominican Republic.
She straight my knees and touch is the sweetest thing. She's making a fool out of me. By your woman, you got me. How did nothing move? If I don't see you soon, I'll be calling to my room under her voodoo. I can call and try to catch you, then it's stuck in her molasses or whatever. She doing me is margin. I don't know how she did it. She doing it down.
India.
I can't leave her alone. Yeah. She read me like a bone, yeah. She make me go crazy. She make me go crazy. Oh, she speaks like sweet tea. Her hips swing like the wind through the trees. Her kisses are like coffee flavored whiskey. I wanna take you in till I'm tipsy.
Peru.
I'm addicted to the thrill. I can't let it go. Heaven help me, I'm so helpless. Think I'm losing my control. I'm so deep under the spell. Oh, yeah. I don't know how she did it. She doing it dark. I think she put a root on my heart. I can't leave her alone, yeah. She read me like a bone, yeah.
Australia.
She make me go crazy. She brings me straight to my knees. Her touch is the sweetest thing. She's making a fool out of me. Can't you get it stuck in her molasses or whatever? She put me as margin. I don't know how she did it. She doing it dark. I think she put a root on me. I can't leave her alone, yeah. She read me like a bone, yeah. She make me go crazy. She make me go crazy.
Thailand.
She speaks like sweet tea. Her hips are like the wind through the trees. Her kisses are like coffee flavored whiskey. I wanna take you in till I'm tipsy.
I'm addicted to the thrill. I can't let it go. Heaven help me, I'm so helpless. Think I'm losing my control. I'm so deep under the spell. Oh, yeah. I don't know how she do what she do in the dark.
Costa Rica.
I can't leave her alone, yeah. She read me like a bone, yeah. She make me go crazy. She make me go crazy. She brings me straight to my knees. Her touch is the sweetest thing there. She's making a fool out of me.
Mexico.
See you soon. I'll be calling to my room, not the voodoo. I keep calling, trying to catch it, then it's stuck in all my license or whatever. She really needs margin. I don't know how she do what she do in the dark. I think she put a root on my heart. I can't leave her alone, yeah. She read me like a bone, yeah.
And finally, Brazil.
She make me go crazy. She speaks like sweet tea. Her hips feel like the wind through the trees. Her kisses are like coffee flavored whiskey. I wanna take her in till I'm tipsy. Howdy, 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 ho. I'm addicted to the thrill. I can't let it go. Heaven help me, I'm so helpless. Think I'm losing my control. I'm so deep under the spell. Oh yeah. I don't know how she do what she do in the dark. I think she put a root on my heart.
10 impressive women, elegant, stylish, and socially distant. When we come back, only 5 of them will be chosen to move on to the next round. This is the 69th Miss Universe competition.
Well, there's nothing more important than leadership. Words are reigning, Miss Universe. Zoe Tunsi said when she won the crown 17 months ago and challenged women everywhere to have an impact and to, as she put it, take up space.
All of the women on this stage tonight are dedicated to making a difference as entrepreneurs, as philanthropists, and in some cases, both. Take a look.
I'm passionate about making an impact on children through education.
During COVID-19 pandemic, I wanted to give back something to my community. I teach people how to cultivate at home.
I lost my job because of the pandemic, but then I used that opportunity to springboard into a new business. And now I run my own digital marketing agency. Soy una empresaria. Tengo un salón de belleza y me encanta poner bellas a todas las mujeres.
I make an impact by doing a green therapy together with my mother and sister. And we need more female leaders. And not only that, we need female leaders who have not been represented, like women of color.
It is important for there to be more women in leadership because for most of documented history, society has been made by men for men. We need more women in business, more women in the boardroom, and more women making decisions.
I now want to introduce a woman who is the embodiment of all Miss Universe stands for. She is the visionary to making the possible while making the world a better place in the process. Ladies and gentlemen, Saba Yusuf.
Thanks, Mario. And hello to everyone watching around the world. My name is Saba Yusuf, and I'm the co-founder of Invisi Smart Global, the official safety and PPE sponsor for the Miss Universe event this year. I am so sorry that I'm unable to be there in person with you tonight, but I just want to say to the 74 delegates that I am so inspired by all of you and what you do to make an impact. Between you, there are many incredible stories, but there was one in particular which stood out to me, that of Lenka Neymer from Bolivia.
The reason why I work with urban orchards, it is important for us to promote urban gardening because we have these huge circles of poverty in the middle of the city. And when people is poor, when they have all of these precarious situations, they have other priorities and they don't tend to get supplied properly. We can take all of these organic products and all of this work that is actually cultivating for people to have decent lives, for them not to be hungry. I think that's something so basic. Food is something so basic and it's actually something so hard to get properly. I am sure that this is a way, a sustainable, organic, and really, really normal and simple way to actually fight hunger and this way fight poverty.
Lenka, for the leadership you have shown and your dedication to bettering the lives of others in your country, I'm honored to present you with the first ever Miss Universe Impact Award and a gift of $10,000 to put towards your urban cultivation program on behalf of all of us at Invisi Smart.
Congratulations to Lenka and to all of these generous, incredible women. Up next, find out which 5 of our delegates will be moving on to compete in the final question round. This is Miss Universe.
Felicidades.
Tonight's winner will walk away with more than a crown. The next Miss Universe will embark on a 7-day cruise on the brand new Mardi Gras ship, courtesy of Carnival Cruise Line. And earlier this week, the president of America's Cruise Line, Christine Duffy, presented the Carnival Spirit Award to Kimberly Jimenez, Miss Universe Dominican Republic. Kimberly will be named the godmother of the newly constructed Mardi Gras ship for being a fan favorite and exhibiting the spirit of friendship. Contestants were named semifinalists. 10 of them moved on to compete in their beautiful evening gowns, and now it's time to cut down the field yet again. Mario and Olivia, are you guys ready to make the announcement we've all been waiting for?
Oh, we sure are. Olivia and I hold the results right here in our hands, which have been tabulated by the accounting firm of EY. So let's get to it.
The first contestant in the final five is Mexico!
Joining the finals is India.
Our third finalist is Brazil.
Next up, Dominican Republic.
Only one spot remains. The last contestant to make the top five is Peru.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Miss Universe top 5 finalists.
Analysts, I need to know what you think about the picks.
These are amazing picks. So many favorites made the top 5. I mean, Mexico's been a huge favorite. India's been a huge favorite as well. Thailand got left behind, and she's been a huge favorite, but it's going to be great. Paulina, what's your take?
Oh my God, you could feel the tension in the air as the top 5 was selected, but now the true test begins for those women because they are going to have to answer a final question. And when I competed, I remember I was feeling a little bit nauseous waiting for that question.
Understandable.
Paulina, I don't blame you. I get anxious just thinking about that final question. See how they handle the pressure. Right after the break. It's Miss Universe from Hollywood.
Hola, konnichiwa. สวัสดีค่ะ Hi. Okay. Bok. Oh, creepy. I love creepy. London. I'm a Londoner.
What's the
I like to go yas. Love. The interview with the judges is when I wear the beautiful gown and I look like a princess. Naomi Campbell. Leonardo DiCaprio. Spiders. So do this. Thank you. I'm going to cry. I will cry. So I'm not going to cry right now.
Or beauty patients. You have to be thin, tall, beautiful. That's the expected thing.
Plastic surgery is the main really big issue within the beauty pageant in Korea.
When I entered to the beauty pageantry, the beauty industry, there were a lot of advisors that told me that I was going to be a great candidate if I underwent to a breast augmentation. I feel like I was pressured to get a surgery that I needed, but after that the process really starts because it took me 3-4 years to get over it.
And program or something, we're always reading messages from all the people, and people are feeling like free to offend us.
There's freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want.
and with love.
Back to Miss Universe Live from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Hollywood, where our top 5 contestants are ready for the final question round, brought to you by InvisiSmart. They'll need to prove to the world that they can give a well thought out answer and speak with the confidence of a global ambassador.
Yes, they do. All right, here is how it's going to work. Contestants, when your country is called, you will then randomly pick a number that corresponds to the name of a member of the selection committee. Then they're going to ask you a question, and you're going to have 30 seconds to answer it. If you've run out of time, you'll hear this sound.
Some might call that being saved by the bell, right, Slater? I mean, Mario?
Top 5 are probably too young to get that reference, but I appreciate it anyway. I can tell by the look on these ladies' faces that they are focused, chomping at the bit to begin the final question round. This year, the questions were written by our contestants, and as always, interpreters will be provided if requested. Mexico, please step up and pull a number.
Thank you, Olivia and Mario. Y hola, Florida.
Eight. Okay, your question comes from Brooklyn.
Hola.
If you were the leader of your country,
I believe there's not a perfect way to handle this hard situation, such as COVID-19. However, I believe that what I would have done was create the lockdown even before everything, many lives.
Thank you, Mexico. India, you're up.